everyone. First of all, I just want to thank you for your patience as I have been trying to get this update out to you about my Thailand trip. Have you ever thought about all the events in your life, like why you're here, the people and the things that have made up who you are? Have you wondered about that? I know I have, but I'm telling you, my trip to Thailand, if I had ever been affirmed or validated for why I was on this earth, I feel like that it was affirmed in Thailand. And I haven't even really been able to fully process everything that I've experienced there or documented. And so this is my first attempt. But I just want to tell you, from the very first moment we went to Thailand, we were even met at the airport with signs and smiles and hugs. It was just incredible. It was really nice to have some great support on the ground there. So we were well taken care of, and we felt like we always had someone to have our back. And speaking of having someone have your back, I brought an amazing team of people with me. I had my husband and very dear friends of ours, Jeremiah and Kathy Rival.
You gotta be all in, man!
You've probably heard me say that when I realized that my courage or what I'm doing had the power to help other people, that it was a whole new way to live, right? Well, with each presentation, each interaction, I felt like that was heightened and validated more than ever. And I want to share some of those experiences with you. I met, oh my goodness, the amount of students, kids, and teachers, and parents of the students. I just met so many incredible people. I met this group called Invisibilities, and just because I can't see your disability, it is just as debilitating. Let me show you something. So before I left, they had cards and notes to give me, and one of the notes on here, it says, "Thank you so much for your inspiring us. It means the world to us, and we will continue to support you. We hope that your contagious courage will spread around our community. Please continue to spread your vibrant energy. Thank you again, the Invisibilities Club at ISB."
3, 2, 1 ขอบคุณค่ะ
Oh, ขอบคุณค่ะ Because of what I have been through, I was helping somebody else. These kids have a voice. And so I've also had the privilege of interviewing another teacher. He was a person with a disability, a teacher at ISB. He said that I've empowered him to speak up for himself and be heard. That was really, really great. Even other teachers have acknowledged that by me being there and sharing my story, I have ignited something in him. So I'm going to give a little bit more time to him in another video later on. I also had the privilege of meeting two other young, incredible, courageous students at the NIST International School. One was Meg, and she is a powerhouse, but man, I'm telling you, she is going to be a force to be reckoned with, and she's 6 months post-amputee. I'm going to tell you that she is an incredible young woman. I can't wait to share a little bit more of her story. But as she was asking me questions about how I got through my journey, I believe that I was being able to help infuse some hope into her life about what she can hope, courage that she can hope to have access to. And another young man, his name is Ali, and he lives with a hearing impairment. But he is an amazing, amazing human, and I was just so excited to meet him. Meg and Ali both expressed to me that they hadn't really seen anyone with a disability that they could look to as a role model. And for them to tell me that and say that you are my role model, and I'm just so honored to have met you. I cannot tell you how honored I was to be able to meet them and in some way give them a voice that they too can be strong and look forward to just being able to rise above the challenges in their own life is just incredible. If you ask me about my journey as a person with a disability, I will tell you, man, it's not always been easy, but experiencing the things that I've experienced as a person with a disability, becoming an advocate, I am just so blessed that I have an opportunity to influence and empower people with disabilities, but also men and women of all ages and abilities to see past their self-perceived limits and go farther than they ever thought possible. And I've seen that time and time again as sharing my story in Thailand, just interactions with people, not necessarily from a stage, but I think the most powerful interactions were ones that I did when I wasn't speaking. And so I just want to thank Thailand and all the amazing people that I've met there. I know that there's a to be continued. I've already gotten unofficial invite back, but I know that there is more to come. And so I just want to thank Thailand and all the schools, the students, and everybody who just made this trip a life-changing experience.
So they say real superheroes don't wear capes, and I would agree. So I'm just wearing an outfit.
Wow.
But I think the impact was much greater than I actually thought it was going to be. And even though I knew it was going to be good, but it was deeper than I thought. And seeing certain individuals in the school especially really come out of their shell a bit more. It's like we've opened a few doors here that I don't think are going to close anymore.
Thank you for listening to these this little report. There will be more, and there's so much. There's too much for one post. I hadn't even got to cover like even my perspective in Thailand as a person with a disability and all the other amazing experiences there, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? It's not always a positive experience, but we grow from every experience that we have together. So thank you so much. And if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe, follow me on social media. I promise you'll always get real and from my heart. I just want to dare you to be brave, dare you to be different, but most of all, be confidently you. Thank you.